Hello everyone. In this video, I'm going to cover how can we create a new project in Analysis Workspace. So as part of the demo, I will create a new project. I will create a data dimension report, and I will also create a metric report using visualization. So what we have to do first, we have to log into experience.adobe.com and then click on the Adobe Analytics. We should land on this screen. If you don't see Adobe Analytics, maybe you don't have permission to it, so just ask your company administrator to give you access. And then you should click on this tab, Workspace, and then you need to click on Create a New Project. So there are templates available. For this demo, I am going to select a blank project and then click on Create. Okay, so this is the default structure you will land on. You can change the project name. So this is my yeah. So the very first thing is we need to select the report suite for which you want to create this project. So for that we can just select from here, then we can search for the report suites. I have already covered how can we create a new report suite. So for the demo purpose, I'm just selecting the commerce platform one. And then on the left hand side we have options available: the dimensions, metrics, segments, date range. So date range is basically for which duration we want to have this project. So it's here, as in we can change the date range. We can just click over here. So there are already some presets also available. We can select those presets and then define a date range, or manually also we can specify a particular date range. So for example, I'm just going to add last year as a for this report and then click on apply. Okay, so the very first thing what we have to add, so for example, I'm going to add this, create this project for a website where I want to track maybe page dimension. So I will just drag this dimension to this free form table. So by default it comes with occurrences. So for say if I want to add a new metric to it, so there are metrics available. So for example, I just want to add page views. Okay, not here. Okay, just hover onto it. If you just when this ad comes, otherwise it will replace. When this ad comes, then only drop it, otherwise it will replace the occurrence. Okay, maybe I want to add visit as well. So as in there are multiple metrics available. If you want to search through the metrics, we just need to click on this metrics label. So anywhere you want to search for the any of the particular attributes. For example, if I want to search for the segment, or I want to search for the date range, or I want to search for the dimensions, just click on the label and then search. So for example, I want to search for visits, so then just pick it, and then when this ad comes, otherwise when this replace comes, if the replace is coming and I drop it now, occurrences will be replaced. So just yeah, so likewise we can add the metrics, and date we have already specified. Now if I want to add a new visualization to it, maybe I want to so what I need to do, I need to click on the visualization, and then maybe I will select again a free form table. Just hover onto the previous free form table and drop it. Okay, and maybe this time again I'm going to the component, and maybe this time I just want to have it for a particular date range. So I'm just clearing the search, and maybe I will just go with the this month. And again, maybe I want to add the page metric to it. Let me enter the page views, and maybe I want to see the visualization for it. Maybe I will go to visualization, and then let me add a line to it. Okay, whenever we'll drop this visualization, right, at the same time it will ask for what data source this visualization should come. Data source is nothing but whatever dimensions and metrics we have already added. So by default it will pick the latest one what we have configured, but using this drop down we can change it. Okay, and like right now we are seeing this line basically for page views and occurrence. At a time, if I just want to view for page view, I will just select it. Okay, and then when we are done with this all this configuration, we can save the project. We can give the name, description, tags. Tags are useful if maybe you are working with your team members and they are also working on different projects. So maybe you can give some tags to it so that later on if you want to search using these tags, it will be helpful. Then you can save the projects. So that's it in this video. Thank you so much for watching.